Rap D in this motherfucker, females, come on. Shake that ass, girl, shake that ass. Drop it low. Bring it to the top, show these other hoes what you got. Shake that ass, girl, shake that ass. Drop it low. Bring it to the top, show these other hoes what you got. Calling out girls, report to the dance floor, shake that ass. What I made this jam for. Don't be scared, girl, show me that you came prepared. Put it on, man, twerk them hips slowly. Yeah, scrap deep, bitch, the one and only. Got beef, I package haters like baloney. Hoes wanna ride a white pony. Saddle up, shake that ass and back it up. Drop it low, bring it back up to the top slow. Work that money maker, let these other hoes know. Who drops it like it's hot? Who drops it for the block? Scrap D, yeah, your hoe probably wants me. Why? Cause I'm a PIMP every day of the week. All up in the club, trying to holler at some freaks I can get between the sheets. Bury my bone in the backyard of your home. Shake that ass, girl, shake that ass. Drop it low. Bring it to the top, show these other hoes what you got. Shake that ass, girl, shake that ass. Drop it low. Bring it to the top, show these other hoes what you got. Stepping in the club with my gangster strut, scoping the scene, focusing on your ass in them jeans. Looking good, grab my monkey wrench and pop your hood. Check to inspect like a real mechanic would. It's the bill, you should've known, bitch, I'm trill. In the VIP, what the girls wanna be. It's Scrap D, with hoes in the front and back of me. Jam-packed, the club's at its capacity. Drunk to the fight, the crowd knows I bring it live. Every show I represent for the South, ho. Do it big for the streets show me love. I show love back, take your ass and shake that. Break it down, drop it low to the ground slow. Let these other hoes know on the dance floor. Who run that shit, got all the girls loving it. LAC, I'll take your bitch home with me. Shake that ass, girl, shake that ass. Drop it low. Bring it to the top, show these other hoes what you got. Shake that ass, girl, shake that ass. Drop it low. Bring it to the top, show these other hoes what you got. Back to the raw shit, bitches back up off this. Security bouncing hoes, dragging from my clothes. Walking through the entrance doors. Automatically my presence known. Plus the microphone, bring that gutter sound background. Nowadays MCs sound like Marvin Gaye. I rap rugged and my gangsta motherfuckers love it. This how we do it in the South, baby, LAC. All up in the cut, acting like you don't know me. Who I be, y'all know bitches Scrap D. Shake that ass, girl, why you think I bought this beat? Get up out your seat and dance with your feet. 1, 2 steps side to side. Let the rhythm be your guide as you travel through the mind of a true hustler on the grind. Stacking money so I look fly for the honeys. I stay fresh to shake that ass, girl, shake that ass. Drop it low. Bring it to the top, show these other hoes what you got. Shake that ass, girl, shake that ass. Drop it low. Bring it to the top, show these other hoes what you got.
Welcome everyone to Devo's Weed Chronicles. I am the man, the myth, the legend, all running solo by himself. That's right. You got me by yourself for a little while. It's not going to be a long one. It's going to be a hump, pump, and dump. But, you know, hey, that's okay. Tonight, we're going to be on Rumble only. We're going to do 5 minutes on YouTube, gather everybody up, put the word out on the street. We're going to roll over to Rumble. We're going to gamble. We're going to cuss. We're going to tell lies, and we're going to watch dirty videos. That's right. Titties for everyone on a Monday night. But until then, we'll hang out here on YouTube, gather people up. What up, Melvin? And see. We'll push and see how many people will come over to Rumble tonight. You don't have a Rumble account, man. We'll be dropping the link periodically through this. And just hit it. If you don't want to make a subscription, just hit it and follow us over. You'll be able to watch. You just won't be able to participate. And we'd really like for the follow. If you're, sub to us on YouTube, man, we would love to have you as a follower on Rumble. we do coincide Rumble with our YouTube. So it's going as we speak also. And hey, that's just the way it goes, you know. And when you people do come over here and you do hit that like button, please put the share out there. You know, don't allow yourself to be the only person that is being abused by Upstate and I. You know, spread it around a little bit. If you heard, this is another song. This is a song from one of my little Kuzos. I don't even think I have it up yet. There it is. No, yep, right there. Share screen. Another song from my Kuzo, and then one of my most favorite songs after this is another Muggs Money song. Enjoy!
A lot. I didn't come from such a great home, but one day I started running, and that seemed to make sense, so then I just kept running. Bojack, when you get bad, you straight ahead, and you keep running forward no matter what. The people in your life are going to try to hold you back, slow you down, but you don't let them. You stop running and don't you ever look behind you. There's nothing for you behind you. All that exists is what's ahead.
Lost Cool.
Shave my legs, shave my hair, you didn't care. I can't fall in love again, I'm way too scared. If I were to die today, you wouldn't care. I can hear the devil talking in my ear. You had the final say, that's not fair. Running out of breath to take, I'm running out of air. Yeah, you made my heart break, you made my heart tear. Wish your love wasn't fake, yeah, I wish you cared. I don't know why I'm so depressed, but I just know that I really need some rest. Overthinking's killing me, a rope around my neck. I wish I could go back to the first time we met. I don't know why I'm so depressed, but I just know that I really need some rest. Overthinking's killing me, a rope around my neck. I wish I could go back to the first time we met. I don't know where it all went wrong. Ever since you've been gone, I've been feeling so lost. For falling in love, heartbreak is a cost. It wasn't real love if you let me out to run. You used to tell me love never fails. If that's the case, then why'd you put me through hell? You knew I wanted to kill myself, but you didn't even bother to try to help. Shave my legs, shave my hair, you didn't care. I can't fall in love again, I'm way too scared. If I were to die today, you wouldn't care. I can hear the devil talking in my ear. You have the final say, that's not fair. Running out of breath to take, I'm running out of air. Yeah, you made my heart break, you made my heart tear. Wish your love wasn't fake, yeah, I wish you cared.
Rap D, aka Muggs Money.
Man, I do this shit for fun. Don't need to spit for fun. Already got a job. Y'all just a bunch of bums. On the ground scrounging, looking for some breadcrumbs. I said once, fuck with me, you'll be some dead ones. I'm not a killer, but I'm also not a pussy ninja. I cut you down with my katana, so what up with ya? Bitch, you fucking with the wrong set. Beats next, we connected deep up in the streets, bet. My beats bang, 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 bang. A1 from day one, gang, gang, gang. You see, you and me, we are not the same. I'm on a different plane, ain't talking about no airplane.
My beats bang, 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 bitch, my beats bang, my beats bang, my beats bang, my beats bang, bitch, my beats bang. Man, fuck.
All you non-rapping, hating, mouth flapping, saying you're not feeling what I'm speaking. Boy, I'm snapping and I'm slapping. The taste got your mouth. Hear me coming a block away, people asking how. Cause my beats bang. Unique slang, I fell underground like a deep cave. I'm sleep depraved, I mean deprived. Bitches, no surprise. I'm on top, no parachute, I don't plan to drive. I'm looking down, my crooked sound got them shook. I'm cooking songs without a motherfucking hook now. Don't go in green eggs and ham and I would
Look out,
look for that little scrappy bastard who
get took out.
I'm a beast and I'm a beast on you like a
Cookout. My beats bang, 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 bitch, my beats bang, my beats bang, my beats bang, my beats bang, bitch, my beats bang.
What I'm talking about right there. Welcome in, everyone. It's going to be a short one. Like I said, we're just going to just kind of promote what we're going to do tonight. Again, we're going to be doing some gambling. We're going to be watching nasty videos, and we're going to be fishing with friends right there. Yeah, we're going to be fishing. So, dude, I switched to StreamYard. It's better. Yeah, it kind of, man. Yeah, kind of. Check out Stream. You'll like it better than Streamer. Check out Restream. Huh. In the building. Mugs of money. What's up? Yeah. Yeah. Something like that, for sure. Man, I hope everybody's leaning on their... Man, you can see that white in my hair now. That is crazy. Yeah, Devo's getting gray-headed, man. Seems like every morning I wake up, dude, there's new hair that's gray. Look at my beard. My beard that's coming in, there's no black in it no more. It's all white, dude. I'm going to have a white beard when it comes back. I'm going to look like Santa Claus. Uh-oh. Check it out, Upstate. I just hope it ain't like the karaoke thing you tried to pull off.
How many guests can you have up at the same time, Aaron?
Captain Whitebeard. Easier to hide my cocaine in.
Did you see what the old lady's going to send you or pick out to you or whatever, those shorts? Look at your phone real quick.
If they're gay striped
no,
ones,
it's badass.
I'm choking y'all with them.
Mohawk
choke y'all with them.
skulls.
Well, that's awful colorful there, Rainbow Bright. You trying to sneak it in on me or something?
I thought you would like that.
You know
this
the
is
color
your
pattern.
month, bro.
Hey, yeah, right. You actually
I'm gonna put it on the back. Skittles.
Yep, they're yours. Then you're just customizing them for yourself. Remember, I wear size 2.
Nice. Aaron says 6 on free.
Cool.
And then if
Hell
you
yeah,
pay,
man.
you get a little more.
I ain't paying shit. We don't have that many people up on our panels. That we don't do panels, so might as well do Restream.
Well, we have to wait till this month's over and take my credit card off of
that one.
StreamYard.
Yeah. There it is, Upstate.
Oh, I know. I
Can we do both at the
have it
same
on the
time?
computer, actually.
Can we do both of those at the same time?
No.
Oh.
$16.99 is the cheapest. And that's probably like 8 people on there.
Yeah, Streamer, dude. That's because
Yeah.
we've been doing it. We when we started doing it and we got popular, they jacked the price up because they thought, man, if we'll let these two idiots up here, might as well charge for people that are sane.
Yes.
These two dummies, they'll pay for anything. They don't even look.
I can't even show this. Well, I can. That don't matter.
Cool. Cool. Cool coffee cup.
Man, that is some damn good coffee.
Mm-hmm.
3 of those heaping scoops in your coffee.
Ask you what time it is.
Damn. Mm.
Really?
And this
Awesome.
is Folgers Silk.
Cool.
Mm.
Got to get my shit together. See y'all later in a while. All right, bro, man. Hey, I hope you guys land some monsters tonight. That's gonna be awesome. That's gonna be awesome. I hope those. If you're fishing at night and you're using those little bells, I hope they're jingling like Santa Claus is coming to town.
That's a right.
Sometimes at night they'll put a bell on the end of their fishing pole, so that if they can't see their pole, you'll hear it going ding-a-ling-a-ling, ding-a-ling-a-ling, jingling. Then there's a bite on the line.
Get a.
Oh, it's gonna be. Well, I hope you bust some flatheads in the big lips. You know what I'm saying?
Get a big old bunch of crappie, this big.
Hang on. Is that code?
Crappie.
Is that code?
You guys just came on when I was riding my bike.
It is Pride Month. Uh-oh.
LT.
He just unthumbed us. He pulled over to give us a thumbs up. I mouthed off and he unthumbed us. He said, "What, bitch?"
I'm gonna show LT the
cool
deal that I'm gonna wear. This is the outfit I'm gonna wear up there to LT's.
Oh, outfit. Oh man, that's gonna be awesome. That's gonna be awesome. Man, I wish I had a tank top of that.
This is the one that. Hold on, I need to take that down. I need to put that down for a second. Then go back over here. Go back. These are the ones that Devo's gonna wear.
Bullshit. I ain't wearing that. I ain't wearing that.
So
the only way you're gonna get that on me is the only way you're getting that on me is if I passed out, died, or passed out and you put it on me. I ain't wearing that. Now I'll wear some marijuana shorts, or I'd rather have a tank top, but I ain't wearing that. Matter of fact, if you bring them down here, I'm going to choke you out with them. You're going to taste the rainbow, bitch.
No, Skittles, no!
Right before you go out, you're going to taste that rainbow. When you wake up, your ass might be hurting there. Depending where you pass out at.
I don't like rainbows, Skittles. Quit.
You're so full of crap. You think you're being funny, but you're not. I ain't wearing that shit. I'd rather go naked than wear something with rainbow colors on it. You see how you tried to sneak it in there like, oh, look, dude, it's skulls. It's skulls. Look, man, it's vampire skulls. Yeah, with rainbow hair.
Cheers.
What up? What up, Frank?
He lives right by me.
Oh, yeah? Run, Frank, run.
If he'd come up here, because, see, Frank...
Don't do it, Frank.
So, if he was to come up here, I would... You'd have to meet me at my house. I'd have to give you my address and all that. And...
Yeah, you know, it's one of those deals, Frank. He's got a basement. It's got a hole knocked in the floor. And it's one of them deals. Put the lotion in the basket. One of them deals, dude. Don't go over there. There's still some Amish dudes down there making butter.
I will smoke a big old fat ass hash joint.
Yeah,
with
push
it,
him in that hole.
and I'll roll it up with Bubba Kush. Actually, I'd bring him in here and let him see whatever one he wanted to roll with it, and I'd roll up some killer hash.
You're not rolling
I
nothing.
ain't shitting you.
Good try, Diddy. There you go, Frank. There you go. I ain't going over and smuggling with you. Next thing I know, I'll wake up somewhere in the alley with my pants around my ankles and a rainbow sticker on my ass. Mm-mm. No, don't fall for it, Frank.
I'm gonna get Devo a pair of shorts that on the back it says "I'm proud."
Like I said, I'm
Not
going to
a
choke you out
rainbow
with the
on it.
strings. I am going to choke you out with the strings on that, whatever strings on it.
Oh shit!
You forget you're jagging with the Native American, bro. I'm in tune with the earth.
I got three people close to me. New York Tyrant Hunter, Gigi something or another.
Cheers,
He
Bell.
lives right here, just right down the street. Not down the street, but in the next town over. And then Frank, just not 25 minutes from here.
Oh. Yeah. Don't tell him where you're at, Frank. Don't zero yourself in.
Everybody knows where I live. I've been doxxed
That's
so
good.
many times that, man, if people don't know, they ain't clued in.
Well, don't fall for the hey man, smell this napkin. Not this month.
Sniff it. Sniff it
Mhm.
good. Da-na-na-na-na. You must
Hey.
sniff it.
Drop the link for our Rumble. I took down the whatever it was you wrote up there. Quit, or ask me what the title should be. Okay? You're just throwing up something just to be saying something.
I put up Monday Night Raw.
No, you didn't. You put up Monday Night Maniac or some something stupid. Come on, man. We're trying to get people to watch, not tell them what we are. You got to make them come in and watch for a little bit, then decide that they don't want to watch us. They can look at the title and decide, oh, well, hell, they put a lot of effort in that, so it's probably one of these shitty-ass shows they do. I ain't going. I'll just
Y'all
rewatch.
want to follow us over there? Here's the Rumble link.
Hey, Sean, what's going on?
Hey, Sean, Bell, Frank, everybody. There's
Yeah.
only 4 people in here.
Jevon's going to be popping in here in a little bit bitching because we did one it while she's at work.
Well, you know,
Look, it's not it was this one was on me because I'm like, dude, we need to promote what we're going to do tonight and just come out and hang out for a while. We're not doing no panels right now. We're not doing anything like that. We're just kind of telling you guys about tonight. We will be on YouTube for a small amount of time, but we're going to try to round as many of you guys up, drag you over to Rumble, and we're going to party, man. We're going to do several things. We're going to gamble. We're going to fish. There'll be a guy in here that's going to be fishing, catfishing, Oklahoma style. And then we're going to be doing dirty videos.
so many dirty videos that you're going to have to take a shower afterwards.
And look, the word, it's play on words now, dirty videos. We didn't say nasty. We didn't say pornographic. We didn't say, bestiality. We didn't say none of that crap. No, we just said dirty videos. You have to check it out and see what we're talking about. Okay,
Hell,
or
they could
Google
be
the word.
playing in the mud.
Yeah, Google the word. Could be mud wrestling. It could be watching people slide down a muddy hill. It could be somebody packing somebody's mud. You know, before they slide down the hill, pack it up on the thing.
It might be people out making mud pies.
Or it could be a white horse running through the mud.
Yeah.
That's a dirty video, buddy. Or a white dog rolling in the mud. Or it could
But
be
it also be
two guys up on a mountain somewhere with, that's called, never mind.
it could also be a naked lady running through the mud.
Or it could be building a Mexican mud house, which is an adobe here.
Yes.
And it's native. It's not Mexican.
All the buildings in New Mexico are adobe looking.
Are they? They're all
Every
stucco,
single one of them.
like the outside stucco building.
Much, yeah.
Yep.
You're
If
in
I
a
think-
totally different country when you're in New Mexico.
Well, it's the resource of the material. You know what I mean? That's where the stucco began out there
Yeah.
towards the west.
You
But,
can still
yeah.
see fibers like grass and
Horsehair.
hay and
Yeah.
whatever sticking out.
I think they used to use horsehair back in the day, or animal hair. I don't know, but I know if you see a pickup, if you're in a parking lot in a big area around here in Oklahoma, and you see a pickup that says stucco and concrete construction and a phone number, and the last name's a dead giveaway, Gonzalez Construction Company. I didn't see the name. I just seen stucco, and I told Queen, I said, look, they do. That's one of the Mexican contractors. She said, how do you know? I said, oh, well, the last name gave it away, but the work they do, concrete and stucco, man, them guys they're mud daubers. They love that mud, man. I hate it. I absolutely hate concrete and or stucco or slurry or any of it. You have to mix up and patch shit with. I don't like it. Dose and melt in the rain mud house.
Does the mud house melt in the rain?
No, when the sun bakes it, it makes it slick.
It just peels
What's
right
that?
off.
Well, I mean, yeah, you got to maintain it and everything, but yeah, no, it don't rain there. It don't rain there at all.
They painted like a light brown or a rust color.
Do they dream of a genie with light brown hair?
More than likely.
Remember that on that cartoon, Bugs Bunny? Yeah, man. I don't think, because if it was that way, Bale, right? If water would just destroy somebody's mud hut, you'd have idiots going over and peeing on them and knocking holes in them. You know what I'm saying? So no, I don't think that can happen.
Man, I was
Although,
able
man,
to get that and not hurt.
Awesome.
I just noticed that.
Why did you? What gave you a sore throat? And how many days have you had it? You kind of preempted.
Dude, I've had this for over a week and about 2 days.
So you got a head start on Pride Month? What you're
I
trying
got
to
a
say?
head start on my allergies kicking my ass.
I'll call it what you will. Potato. Cheers, everybody.
I know for a damn fact it's that cedar tree right outside our freaking front door. Three of them actually. There's a big one and two short bush ones.
Let's blame the cedars. They've been there longer than you have.
That's the only thing that jacks me up, dude. Any kind of other pollen, I'm good. Cedar pollen jacks me up. I don't even like the smell of cedar wood when you're cooking or cutting it. I do not like that at all. No.
You must have some cockroach in you then. They can't stand it either.
Well, I must be a cockroaching looking motherfucker.
Well, I mean, they take the shavings and throw it in the cabinets in the old days, before sprays and shit. That was it. They would take shavings of a pine tree and throw it in their cupboards, and the cockroaches would not go around it.
Now
That's
they
true
use
story. Google it, Siri it, Google it.
red
You don't believe
red
me?
pepper powder and cinnamon.
That's how you make a firecracker.
No, you can make a very
Oh, do you know
ammonia
something?
and hydrogen peroxide. Stir it up into a paste. Wait until it dries a little bit. Touch it with a feather, and it'll go pow.
Bullshit. That's what the astronauts ate. That was in them tubes.
I dare. We'll do that. We'll do that when we get out there. I will do that.
The other day I was cooking. Queen was boiling a pot next to my skillet that I was using, right? And I was doing pepper, and I didn't think it was coming out, so I squeezed it, right? It went, and just some of the particles, man, landed on a red hot burner, and it was the equivalent of gunpowder, dude. It went, boom. Oh, wow. Ooh, buddy, you just got to have something hot enough. I don't think a primer would set powder off like pepper. I don't think it's hot enough. You'd have to put a little bit of gunpowder in it, but dude, I'll guarantee you that would go off. It will go off. It's crazy. Just a little bit got on there, and that stuff blew up, man. It went, whoa. And I went, whoa. The last time I seen that was with gunpowder.
Oh, what is it? It's the there's a pepper that is actually flammable, and you're not supposed to eat it. Just like the pepper alone, or you have to cook it. But
Dude, there ain't nobody just eats straight up pepper. Come on, man.
Man, no, not pepper like in black pepper. I'm talking a pepper like.
If that was the case, people would be snorting this shit.
Whatever, jalapeno.
It wouldn't be called pepper. It'd be called.
A pepper.
Hey man, hand that. Yeah, it wouldn't be pepper. It'd be like, hey man, can I have some of that? There ain't nothing in
it. Okay, that's backwoods logic.
Dang right it is. You take out the good stuff, ain't nothing but maybe that the most blandest
the name of it.
seasoning known to man.
It's about this big.
Kind of like putting dirt on it.
Looks like a little cherry, and the only place you can get them is in China.
Huh?
Yeah, they don't even export them. They can't export them to the U.S. because if the container that they're in gets hot, they will blow up.
Oh my God!
I can't remember. I
Is
cannot
it called
remember.
a
It's
cherry
like a little
pepper?
tiny cherry. It's this
Like
big.
cherry bomb? Aren't you mistaking a fruit with the firecracker?
No.
Because
And
they
it's
make
not a
some
fruit.
badass
It's got
fireworks
faces
over there.
like a motherfucker. And
I'll give it to them. I'll give it to
Scoliol
'em.
or
Nope.
whatever units in it is like in the billions.
I'll give it to them, man. Them folks can make some firecrackers. That's all I was trying to say, Upstate. You wouldn't shut up. I think you're smoking
serious.
sativa. I don't ask that thing nothing. Siri, AI, Google. Now I will Google. If there's some really heavy bullshit going on, I'll Google and then I'll weigh it. I'll take in the information and I'll weigh it up. If it sounds factual, and it makes common sense, I'll listen to but look at this dude. Dude, those are Peter peppers.
I told you, and it's the
I
hottest
said,
pepper
hey,
in the world.
Those are Peter peppers.
One
That picture
billion
you showed me is a Peter pepper. Grown in western Oklahoma.
Heat units, SHU.
Bless you.
Past the Guinness Book of World Record holder for increased odor and hotness. Include the identified chili Trinidad, Mongolia, Nigeria,
Oklahoma.
China.
Oklahoma.
Nope.
I can take you to the patch, bro.
2.69 billion
Schofield.
SHU.
Schofield per unit.
Yeah.
That'd take a little hide off the tongue, wouldn't it?
They're toxic, man. You cannot eat one.
Hey, stick it up somebody's behind.
Oh, yeah. They'll
Take a little
fucking
razor
yell
and kind of
fire
give it
from
a
here.
where the oils are, you know, and then that's your punishment, dude. Here.
Sir
Welcome
Bud
to Shawshank
Smokus.
Prison. Believe me, after this, you'll be able to take any tool offered.
Those things are badass, dude.
Oh man, can you imagine just picking one up, throwing it down, and going in there and taking a piss, and not washing your hands?
Hey, that is the one pepper, because I remember it being little itty bitty,
What up, sir,
that
bud?
my dad and his brother ate one. And both of them had to go to the hospital. Less than 10
did
minutes
that?
later, they were both begging to go to the hospital.
Who was that?
My dad and his brother. My uncle got it. Got those things. He traveled somewhere because he owned a Coors distributor. But he traveled somewhere and found it and got it and brought it back. And
And
only
then
brought back
they
two.
ate it and went to the hospital. You didn't grab it and lick it? Huh? How old was you?
Should have grabbed
Was
it
you
by
little?
the horns and rode that baby.
Mm-hmm.
But no, they both teared up, crying, begging to go to the hospital. My grandma,
See,
my
I'm
my
not stupid
aunt
that way.
and my mom were laughing their asses off.
Oh, I imagine sitting there watching their old men die.
They were laughing their asses. They knew because he started to get a blister right here on the side of it because he went like this. My dad stuck it in his mouth and bit it like
Come
that.
on, man.
Didn't get none on his lips, I guess. But his tongue and all around his tongue, the roof of his mouth and everything was all full of blisters.
I see where the apple fell from.
Trade each one of those. I will do my best to look it up and get one of those and send it to you.
Why?
I will send you
Yeah,
some
hey,
more.
I'll tell
I
you
wanna
what.
see
I'll
those
tell you what,
buttons.
Upstate. I'll tell you what, buddy boy. Wrap them up in them shorts and mail them to me. Wrap them up in them shorts and mail them to me, and I'll show you.
Wrapping them up in them
You
shorts.
think I'm sticking shit? I ain't sticking nothing in my mouth that
That
I
would
don't
be
want
funny.
in there. And it,
Hey, I made some salt pork and pinto beans last night in the crock pot.
oh yeah,
My God.
man,
My
I made some cornbread. Was it last
Oh,
night?
see,
Yeah,
now
yeah,
this
last
would go
night.
great with cornbread.
Okay, perfect cornbread, man. Queen did a great job. I got one corner out of the plate. We went to town. We ate. Went to town. Didn't take the Dingo, and I know it was Dingo. She's the only dog tall enough, man. I walked in there and she was standing with her paws on the stove, standing up, man, and probably this much shorter than me. You know, just looking and like, oh, that looks good. Cool. Ate my cornbread. Ate my cornbread. That's how good it was. Yeah. Oh, but this is how she does it, man. I need a video.
Like it.
I need to videotape this, man, because this dog is smart. She will eat it on the stove, whatever it is she wants. Then she'll take the plate or the pie pan or whatever and gently set it on the floor and walk away. And then here comes my other dogs, like sniffing around, licking. I walk through the door and it looks like they did it. She's over there laying down. Yeah, like she's blaming it on them, knowing that I got the Yorkies this tall. Okay, and Sadie will not get up on the counter. Period. I can leave a plate of food. She'll sit there and stare at it, but she will not touch it. I know that for a fact. Dingo don't know this. Dingo don't know this. She tries to blame everything on these other dogs, and I'm like, because I thought, when she first came up, they're acting up. They're just acting up because there's a new dog around. No, it was Dingo all along. She's gotten better. She's gotten better.
A bad influence.
She just does what she wants, but she's not, she gives you a lot of love in return. Trust me.
Does that make up for
not eating my cornbread? No.
Tomahawk that she ate?
Oh, no, she just, she didn't get none of that tomahawk, bro. I ate that. And I gave it the littlest dog in the house, the bone, like you said. Dude, I was messed up on the way home at night. When you gave me all them leftovers that had been hanging out, there was an air conditioner going in the room, but they were just sitting on the table for 5 days. I'm taking it home to my dogs. I'm sitting there, and Queen was driving. I'm like, man, that smells good. She said, what? I said, these leftovers. I cracked open the top lid that was in the sack, and there was a tomahawk in there. She said, what are you doing? I grabbed that bone. I laid it in there. Oh, she said, oh, my God, how old is that? I said, 5 days. You're going to get food poisoning. Man, this is delicious. I think I need to leave my steak sitting somewhere for about 6 days before I eat it.
It wasn't a thin one like this. It was like that. Oh,
I ate that whole mofo, dude, before we got home. Had to stop and get a pop.
Hell yeah. You know it's good when you want something to drink along with it.
Oh, yeah, man.
If it ain't all that good, you just hurrying up getting it done and then drink it down later.
Yeah, it was good, man.
It's good, man. You want some?
I ate some broccoli. The broccoli was a little iffy. It's sketchy. It was, but it went down all right. I mean,
I do both of them. I like broccoli and cauliflower. Fried.
Well, there wasn't no cauliflower in these. You ate it all.
Yes, I did. I ate both fucking things full of it. And all the snake bites, I think.
I thought there was a cauliflower chunk in there, man, and I was grabbing it. It was a potato.
Were there any of the snake bites in there? I didn't think so.
I don't know. I didn't dig down too far. I hit jackpot with the top one. I just left the rest for the animals.
We're going there again. Yeah. Don't worry. We will go there again.
Just let's order small portions, shall we?
Get small. Well, the only
thing I
want to
we only want. Hey, tell that chick. So listen, can you bring me a chicken fried steak that's just a little bit smaller than this? Good Lord, lady, I didn't ask for no truck tire.
Like this.
Yeah, stick it over the plate like that all over with gravy on it. What the heck? You get about just the edges and you're full.
Yeah, like a gallon of gravy just to fill the middle portion.
You dip you cut the ends off and dip it in the middle. I ain't kidding you.
I ain't shitting you, man. When they say portions, you better pay attention because some of the portions are bigger than your stomach will ever be.
Well, don't. Upstate will say, huh? I'll take 2 of those.
I know.
Me and Upstate, Mrs. Upstate, Queen, and was my daughter with us? Yeah, she was, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Princess was with us. Upstate and I are in a booth. We're on the ends where the waitresses go through, directly across each other like that. And then it was Queen and Princess and then, you know, Beautiful Wings. Anyway, we're all just sitting around. We order 3 very, very, very large ladies, probably college students. And when I mean large,
Pushing 500.
easy. You know what I mean? There was 1,500 pounds of lady laying in them.
There was nothing
Booth.
but the top rolling titty on the table.
No joke. They had to drink their water way out here and then set it down. Every one of, well, no, the one that was sitting close with her back to us turned sideways. How she did it, I do not know. But she turned sideways in the booth so she could look over at us. And me and Upstage cutting up, giggling, you know, and this and that. And the one of them's wearing shorts, a redheaded one. And on the end, like I'm sitting, and I'm looking directly at her. And Upstage right here, and I'm looking right here. Anyway, she looked at me and she just throwed her little leg. She put her big old leg over the rail and was kicking it out like this into the area these women had to walk. Well, when she did that, I didn't really look. And then all of a sudden I seen it. I went, and I looked at Upstage and I go, he's like, huh?
He kicked me like 5 times before I caught on.
Huh? I'm like, what? Oh my God. I finally got my knife on the table and I was like, acting like I was cutting something. I said, look. And he went, and look, this chick was crotch flashing us. What she? Looked like she had a redheaded kitten down there.
Licking her lips like she was starving.
And then they
And
brought our
everything
food.
that we got, because we were getting things here and there.
Oh, yeah. They was
was
eyeballing everything that passed over to our table, which was a lot. This is just like it turned them on. They just couldn't help but stare at us. We sitting there just chowing. I was like, man, I'm kind of feeling, you know, hey. I mean, they were going, and all they got was an appetizer and was drinking drinks.
Yeah.
And they eat the
I
blooming
think they were
onion.
drinking
Going,
water. Or no, one
that
had
strange?
a diet something, I want to say diet, but it probably wasn't. But
I guess she thought if she flashed her kitten at us, we'd throw over some ribeye or something.
I felt like going like this with a snake bite, see if I could make it in her mouth. I bet if I threw it towards her, she'd get it. She'd probably wreck the whole table, but
listen, man, don't. Yeah, there wouldn't be no table there, dude. You'd start a stampede.
Listen to this. This chick in New Mexico, we were living at it was elderly housing, but they would let people that were on Social Security come and live there too, and they could be young.
Awesome.
Well,
awesome.
These two this lesbian couple, the big girl and a bigger girl. Well, they came down one time. I had this table and it was propped up against the wall with things on it so that people, they could sit around, not on that table. It was a plastic table anyways. Well, this big girl goes over there and it only had 3 legs. And I was in the back talking to somebody about getting a sack because I was slinging. And allegedly. And that girl, she came in and I hear this. She came in, sat down on a table, and it couldn't handle none of that. It went straight to the floor.
Yeah.
She said, I didn't even feel like I hit the table. It just went to the floor.
Big Jid sitting
one of those. You broke my table.
Big Jid sat in one of those white lawn chairs, man. I had in my house.
Oh,
we had just gotten together. Me and her just got married. and we were living in a lake house, and we had like the kitchen table was, the kind that go outside. They're glass, and they got a hole in them for a umbrella. Round one, we had one of them in the living room and had plastic chairs around it. Big Jed comes over to watch a race. I had a giant screen at the time, looked like a refrigerator, and he sat down in one of them chairs, dude, and that thing went boom.
I could just see that too, man.
Them legs shot out everywhere, man. Broke all 4 legs off of it. He sat perfectly in that seat.
6 foot, what, 8-ish?
4. He was at 6'4".
6'4"?
About 4.
Oh,
about this
close.
time, he was about 4. He was about 450 then when that happened.
Yeah, he's a big old boy.
He was a big old boy.
I'm surprised you could get your arms around him to do that thing.
Oh, I didn't do him.
Out, man. I'd have been
that wasn't
done.
him. That wasn't
I'd have
him.
broke both hips.
That wasn't him. He
Was
was
it?
skinny. Yeah, he was skinny back whenever he was younger. He didn't
Remember
get
that.
big till after he got out of prison.
Right.
I
I wonder
but
what made him so damn big.
eating.
They probably starved him.
Yeah, eating. Man, they used to have this piece in the paper that they did on him up there in Nebraska. Was it Nebraska? Yeah, I guess it was Nebraska. Where he was the head gardener at that facility where he was institutionalized. There's a picture of him out here on his knee, man, in his prison blues with his tag on it or his number on his chest, button up, kneeling down like that with the tomato in his hand, like on the vine out there in the garden. He was like a picture. You can tell, oh, you poser. When I seen that, that's a pose. He's posing.
Yeah.
And then I went up and visited him. Man, I made a mistake of taking cigarettes in there. And they made me go back in there and they strip searched me. Before I could go in there. Yes. I had a pack of cigarettes. So you just walk in there, right? You're supposed to leave everything in that room. Keys, change, everything. Wallet. I had a pack of cigarettes in my pocket. I was going to sneak them to him. Be cool. I got caught. They pat you down when you come out of that room. They made me go back in there and they went, they didn't stick their finger at my ass or nothing, but they made me cheek myself. Call.
Yeah.
Oh,
Pull apart.
good enough. Yeah. All right. Spread your legs, grab your cheeks, bend over, and cough.
Yeah.
I'll do you one
Lift
better.
your nutsacks.
Yeah. Lift the old nutsack to the right and to the left. Thank you.
Uncle Skin.
Could you please refrain from making butter in right now? Thank you. Quit touching yourself, sir. Hey, you want me naked? I got all the time I get naked, so I please myself. Turn your head. I get thrown in there for sure.
Pour a
Then, wouldn't I?
beer on his hand. And the lady says, "What are you doing?" And he says,
Oh, you know what that guy told me?
Drunk.
You know what that guy told me too, though? They could drug test me if I wanted to get real stupid.
Really?
Because, I was pissy. Yeah, I was pissed, man. You want to be there with some dude with... I thought he was going to keister me, but he didn't. But still yet, I had to go through all that. And he said, if you acted like you were on drugs, he said, I understand that's an honest mistake. Because I was playing it. I was like, man, I forgot they were in my pocket. Anyway, because there's no smoking area in there. You can't smoke in there where we were going.
No, it's
Yeah,
a federal facility, man.
Hey, I didn't know this. I was ignorant of the law. But even when I finally got in there to talk to him, he goes, dude, what did you do? You didn't, please tell me you didn't have no weed on you. I said, no. I had a pack of cigarettes in my pocket. He goes, no. He said, good Lord, why didn't you just bring a gun with him? He said, you can't do that, man. I'm like, okay. But yeah, I visited with him for a little while. He was getting pretty chunky then, not big, but but he was filling out, because he went in a little kid. You know what I mean? Just, well, we were all strung out on drugs too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We were all thin. And when he come out, he come out pretty thick. And then it never stopped. Biscuits and gravy was his worst enemy.
I remember you telling me you were super pissed off at him. You wanted to kill him.
A couple times.
What you did, you gave him your plot, your grave plot.
Yep, I sure did.
That's
we fought. Look, we had been raised around each other for so long. I mean, we were little kids together. We played music together. We hunted together. We fished together. We did everything together. So we are all fighting all the time, arguing over something. It's just like a bunch of brothers,
But he was a Longhorn.
Huh?
He was a Longhorn.
No.
He didn't like OU. He liked Texas.
No, he did not.
Wait a minute. I'm confused.
Where was he from? He was from the north. Where did his mom live? Nebraska. He was a Nebraska.
I thought he liked Texas.
You're thinking about trouble.
Oh, I know trouble.
Oh, matter of fact, Texas won. They're in the World Series now. OU's got to beat Texas Tech twice today at 7.
It comes on at 7?
7. We might have to play some of it over on Rumble.
Man, we're going to have to go over to Rumble and watch that.
Yep.
You got me all laid up. I'm going to watch it.
Hey, ain't nothing like look, there's going to be a pro team created where we can watch professional softball. All right. Yeah. And that's going to be so freaking cool, man. You know what I mean? Because it's way better than baseball. Baseball is long, drawn out, and boring. And they don't look hot in tight clothes.
I'll tell you what, dude. They were showing the OU catcher.
Hey, Uncle Skin, what's up?
Practicing throwing to second base. That bitch is fucking fast, man. Don't try and steal on that one.
Listen,
well, she's a big girl. Her arms is like 2 of mine.
Listen, man. A good catcher can time it where even if she got beat and she's still throwing it down there, she can still put that ball right in between that girl's eyeballs. You know what I mean? With the glove.
Okay. My coach would play me either left field, center field, right field, pitcher or catcher. These are all the positions that I played. Now, when I played catcher, it was because our other catcher was out and he knew that I could throw like a freaking rocket to second base if anybody tried to steal. But I remember doing those drills that OU catcher was doing. I remember doing every single one of them.
Man, I never went to a camp, never got taught by anybody other than my dad and his friends that played pro ball. I didn't need none of this. And I could have done that. I could have went and done camps. I could have went and done this. I had no rituals. I just went out there and did what I had to do. And I knew how to do it. I know how to get in your head, man. Hell no. Are you kidding me? I threw the ball to first base. I threw the ball to second base, back and forth, waiting on the pitcher. That's it.
Wow.
And then I caught the pitcher. And then I throw it to second base, and then batter would get up there, and I start talking shit to him. There's nothing in the rules saying that I can't talk to the batter. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing in the rules says that. Now, they might get pissed and try to hit you, and, then the ump will say something. But, they get 2 strikes on them, dude, I'll throw dirt on their feet right when the ball's coming. Or tell them their grandmother's hot, and I banged her.
Agreed, Sean.
Softball is like every sport women play. Really, as long as they keep transgender wannabe females out of, yeah, hell yeah. Yeah. You know what? If you want to be a transgender freak, idiot, whatever, hey, let's create a team for y'all, and y'all compete against each other. What? Wait a minute. There's not that many of y'all? Well, I guess y'all are shit out
There's
of
a
luck.
ton, dude.
Yeah. I would love to watch some transgender, let's see what, basketball, football, softball.
Now there is a women's football league,
Oh yeah, there is.
and they're pretty badass. I mean, quarterbacks that throw like a man, not a woman.
Are we
Like 30, 40 yards.
What up, Dennis?
fly.
Denzel, what's going on, man? What up, Denzel?
Hey, Dennison, what's up, man? Haven't seen you in a... Holy shit, now I want to throw out the fucking link to come up. That guy's always a good conversation.
Hey, he'll have to come back at 6:00.
Yeah, come back at 6 o'clock. We will drop the link.
Yeah,
And
we're gonna go to
we are
Rumble.
going over to Rumble. So if you don't have a Rumble and you want to get up and see what we're doing on Rumble, come on up. Get on the
One guy
panel.
will be.
When we go over, we'll bring you up.
We're gonna be
Sit in
watching
the
some dude.
basement.
Oh my God. We're gonna be watching some guy fish. We're gonna be doing a panel, and we're going to watch a little softball. OU plays tonight, which, if you don't know what OU is, it's Oklahoma University. And we'll be doing all kinds of stuff, man. It'll be fun, but you'll have to, even if we're not on YouTube, you can still go over and click on the link and come over where we're at. Just because we're not on YouTube doesn't mean that you can't come over there. Click the link and follow us over. That'll be tonight, 6:00 Central Standard Time. Until then, everybody, that's why we did this little short. We're trying to tell everybody, get your Rumble ready. We're going to be on Rumble. We're going to do Rumble. We're going to watch OU softball and watch some guys fish and smoke some weeds and a lot of water and maybe eat some broccoli. You never know. You never know. But until next time, all over this great big blue marble of ours, peace, love, and weed. We'll see you guys back here in a few hours.